Hey, it's Tony. I've had my Grizzly G0771Z table saw for a few days and started seeing some issues with it, mainly on the fact that the trunnion does not track correctly up and down physically. The back of the blade tends to move to the right as you drop the blade down, which then starts causing burning of wood, etc. And it's a little excessive, so I've emailed Grizzly. I'm waiting on a response, but in the meantime I'm going to try to track down what the issue actually is. So we'll let you know. Not sure if the video here will show this correctly, but what I have is just a straight edge up against the blade, and as you can see, it's straight in line with the teeth. As the blade is raised, you'll see that in the back it starts to move away from the scale, and at the front those teeth are still in great shape. If you look, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse as it comes up, and the front is still in good shape. That's a lot. Alright, I've done some more testing and adjustments, anything I could think of to make this trunnion follow straight, and I have yet to find the reason why it doesn't follow straight, but it definitely does not. So my current setup that I have sitting here is a surface gauge with a sterret indicator with a nice wide tip on the end of the indicator so that it gets the whole blade, the whole tip, the whole carbide insert, whatever term you want to use. And right now it is sitting at 40 thousandths roughly. Okay, now if I move it to the front and I'll rotate the blade, I've got a mark on it. It should be about 5 thousandths from zero, because the dial indicator was actually set zero it was actually set zero at its full height. Actually, it's showing zero. Look at that. Okay, so it's zero. Nope, I apologize. I didn't have the surface gauge fully engaged. So it's at 5 thousandths like I had originally said. And just to show you again, come to the back, same tooth, don't bang the indicator on anything, and we're going to go here. Trying to do this one-handed and hold the camera. It's not exactly the easiest. And get the blade in the right spot. There's my tooth, all right. So right back where we were. Okay, now we're going to run the blade back up to its full height, and then you'll see that the T-slot to the blade is only off about 2 thousandths front to back, and that'll show you how much it does move from up and down. Right now the blade was set at 3/4 of an inch sticking up from the tabletop. And as I showed you, it's out from the T-slot about 40 thousandths from front to back. 35 actually, 35, I apologize, 35. So now what we're going to do is we're going to leave this live, we're going to run this up, And the other problem that we have, I don't know if it'll be able to be seen, is when you come up to the stop up here, it racks pretty good. So what I've been doing is backing it off the stop just a hair because it moves quite a bit. Here we're at the stop, see it move? So I just back it down, come back up just a hair. Now, let's see where the dial indicator says it's at now. I gotta find my tooth, which is right here. Okay, there's my tooth. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm using a GoPro and I cannot see what I'm doing. There's no screen on it. It was too far down. Okay. So, where are we at? Same tooth. There we go. So we're about 2.5 thousandths from 0. Move this away. Bring the same tooth to the back. And I've got this dial indicator down in the slot like this so that we can get as far back and as far forward. Now this may be getting a little more too accurate for some people's liking, but my point was to show you how far off this really was and not some ruler or scale measurement. Okay, and if you look, I'm at 0. So in full height, I'm only out 2.5 thousandths from front to back to the T-slot. When you lower it, the whole blade skews. It goes down like this, exaggerated. It goes down like this. Not sure why. I haven't come up with the answer yet, but I do have an email off to Grizzly, and the model number of this table saw was the G0771Z. Hopefully, we'll have an answer sometime soon. Thank you.